Talking about the Straits Times article, I find it a bit weird when you said that you bought a Ferrari but not to speed.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah, that's true.
Why though?
Mostly because I have no balls.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the podcast. So this is Isaac, the AE86 owner. So before we start this video, if you haven't watched the first episode, please go and watch it first. Then you understand the entire thing.
So, thank you Isaac for coming onto the show. We would like to address the issue, the 488.
Sure.
Okay, so firstly, why was there a big hoo-ha over the pricing? Why do you think there's a big hoo-ha over the pricing?
Okay, firstly, I think this car is iconic, right? So, and it's also kind of a flashy car. So, I think whatever I do with it, there will be a bit of attention.
But a lot of people also say overseas you can get a pristine condition one for like 50k, 70k. So I feel that the whole issue that started out in the whole car scene was the pricing. So the question is, why do you feel that that particular unit, your AE86, and why did you actually decided to list it at 488?
Okay, here's the story. Prior to this purchase, I was looking for an AE86 to purchase. So I was hunting around, asking everybody, do you guys know like any owner of AE86 who want to let go? So at one point, I was even begging one owner. I was like, please sell me this car. He was like, oh, even if you have $1 million, I will not sell it to you. So I was like, oh shit. Then this guy came along, right? He told me that he's willing to sell it to me for $230. So after that, I mean, he added on COE, it became $288. Yeah. So I bought the car because my personal threshold for the car was, if it's under $500,000, I'm gonna buy it. So obviously I don't tell that guy, you know. So I bought it at $288, and back then there was a lot of controversy. Right? I have people telling me, DMing me, telling me that I ruined the market, you know, because I bought the car at this price. People were saying that, oh, there's a 280k AE86 Toyota Corolla that just got sold, right? So all the car prices got jacked up. You know, I didn't realize all this because I was just trying to buy my car. It was like a willing buyer, willing seller thing. But I was quite happy about it, and I posted all over Facebook, and that got a lot of shit throughout the whole world, because you know, someone just paid
Premium amount, premium amount for the car.
Yeah.
But from your point of view, it's just that you wanted to attain your dream car and you didn't really care about the pricing.
Yes, so I thought, you know, because that is a black plate, I understand that there's only 4. So the owner wouldn't want to let go of this private collection unless, you know, you pay for his heartache, right? So I was like, okay, that's the price for it. I'm happy, he's happy, and we did the transaction. But apparently he got scolded by a lot of people.
Understood. Yeah. So is the reasoning very similar to you when you are selling the car now?
Okay, mine is a bit different. Okay. So what happened is, I really just wanted Arthur Wong, you know, the reviewer of Speed Kaki, to review the car. But he's, you know, he's a car dealer, right? I can't just ask him to review without selling the car. So he asked me for a price. I didn't think too much. It was like Chinese New Year, right? I was like, 488. Yeah, it translates to for hot, right? So I just asked him to put it for 488, and boom.
So there was no like proper reasoning. It was just like for fun. I just say 488.
I mean, to me, that car is worth the amount. It's the price that I would let go if someone has to buy it from me, you know. So it's the price that I might even consider. So anything less than that, I would think that, nah, I don't really want to sell.
So you're not in any rush to sell the car?
Yeah, actually I don't really want to sell the car. I just want to have a fun review, you know, done by Arthur Wong.
So can I just ask, like, because we understand that some people has been saying like this isn't a real true Renault, is it?
Yeah.
So it was a Levin before it is.
This might be a touchy topic. So yeah. Anyway, I'll just answer. Because I inquired with LTA, the chassis is an AE86, right? Yeah. So Truno or Levin, the difference is just the pop-up headlight, the fender, front bumper, rear bumper. So I think it has been converted for obvious reasons, because this has to be the initially model, right? And the Levin is generally the lesser desired. So to me, it's the same, you know.
So we can say it's actually legal to convert it because the chassis numbers still say AE86.
I'm not sure, you see. That's the LTA ruling, but it has been passing for years.
I mean, if government say, okay, your car pass LTA, then
yeah,
okay,
but if people start complaining, then
people start complaining,
they might just. So I didn't address this thing.
why do you think people got upset? Like honestly, after you posted the 488K, right, a lot of people got upset, bro. I mean,
I think obviously they thought, I think too highly of my car. It might be worth $500,000 to me. It might not be worth that amount, anywhere near the amount to most people.
it's perspective, lah.
Toyota. It's just a Toyota Corolla, right? So, but to me, it's like, if I don't get offered something near, I'm not gonna sell. So, and I think partially I check out the car prices by accident, but because JDM car prices are going up.
Insane, bro.
Worldwide,
Insane prices.
So, me doing that did not help. But it's our personal, it's like a personal decision to just upload my car at this price. I wasn't thinking so much.
What were your thoughts when you saw all those threads on Facebook, people like condemning you to a certain extent?
Actually, honestly, I think they have the rights to their own viewpoint. As I have my rights to selling my car at whatever price, right? So, I mean, I list my car at this price, they can say whatever they want. So, it's fair, because this is freedom, right? Freedom of speech. But it took, I was taken aback because I was like, oh, that's a lot of hate.
It was like an overnight thing.
For like a single listing, and then moreover, it went viral. I was like, oh, then everybody started tagging me. So towards the end, it's a bit funny, especially the ones on Carousel, the guy listing the Mercedes, right? You want to steal Takumi's girlfriend, here you go.
I mean, they made it into a joke, lah.
Yeah, that's quite funny. So I can understand other dealers hopping onto the trend, because why would you not?
It's almost like a meme.
Yeah, it's like a meme. Yeah. So it's quite funny.
Free publicity.
Yeah.
But were you like affected? Do you feel one kind when people like almost like kacau you online, lah?
No, that's okay though.
You're okay with it?
I mean, aside from a few very personal attacks, like there's issues with my face. I mean, what has that got to do with my car, right? I'm quite okay, because I mean, I really made it really controversial, right, for putting at 488K, because the worldwide price are not anywhere near. Yeah.
So, in your opinion, you feel that everyone has their own right to list their car price at whatever price they feel is right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's up to the individual owner, right? I mean, at most, you don't get to sell if your price is ridiculous, let's say. But I mean, of course, if the trend start going up, it's not good for everyone.
But I feel like if you are already listing your car for sale, right, you are actually wanting to somewhat get rid of it, correct? In a way. If you're already listing it, I mean, cannot be you list for fun, bro. Definitely you list is you want to let go of it eventually. So, I feel that by putting up the price so high, it defeats the purpose of even listing the car, right?
Yes. Yeah. So actually, I just have this habit, back when I had my first car, the MR2, I also listed something like that. But when I was ready to sell, right, I entertained serious offer. That's just the difference. I mean, I put it up there. Serious offers are considered.
I see. So let's say, for example, the MR2 you were listing at a certain price.
It was about 168K.
Okay, but you were getting offers that were lower than that.
Yes.
But you were ready to let go of the car?
When I wasn't ready, I mean, I
didn't entertain lah.
Yeah.
Okay, but when you were ready, you actually bought.
Yeah.
Okay, understand.
I sold it for quite cheap.
Okay, understand.
Yeah.
So to you is you just put the price and then you wait for serious offers.
I mean, yeah, because you put at the price where you think it is, right, and let people offer you. Yeah, it's a bit like eBay listing.
Can.
Okay, so after all this hoo-ha and thing, right, what do you think like your reputation is in the community?
I would say it's controversial lah. So people either love me a lot or hate me. There's no in between. Even for people who don't know me or they know me, there's almost no in between, right? Certain people, they like the way I promote the car, because for me, my philosophy is I own this car. It's such a rare car. I'm not gonna keep it and hide it away. I'm gonna like showcase for all to see.
So you're planning to give back to the community in some way?
When I was a kid, when I asked adults serious questions about all these cars, right, they didn't entertain me. So now, I mean, I open my door, they can see in it. Sometimes I even take them out for a ride. So those that love me really love me. Others that hate me for maybe things. I think mostly the Straits Times article started it. Then after that, I think I'm a bit too flashy. Yeah, people don't like that.
Talking about the Straits Times article, I find it a bit weird when you said that you bought a Ferrari but not to speed.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah, that's true.
Why though?
So, I mean, mostly because I have no balls. So it's expensive.
So
right?
the beauty of buying the car is because you have the passion for the
I
automobile.
love the car.
I understand.
So you just want to appreciate it.
Yes,
lah.
I love the car.
But you don't
I
know
love
where-
the brand Ferrari. In fact, when if you have too much mechanical sympathy, when you whack the car, you're like, oh shit, I'm sorry.
But I feel like these cars are designed and engineered to be driven hard.
Once in a while I do it
Once
in
in
the
a while.
tunnel. Yeah, if you know what I'm talking about.
The exhaust note.
yeah.
Okay.
So
That's cool. Yeah.
So I think in the Straits Time video, you said you zeng the car to just be part of the community, right?
Culture.
Yeah, be part of the culture.
I didn't
and stuff.
exactly say that. So I think the caption was a bit misleading. Maybe they were trying to correct my English, but what I meant was I zeng car as part of the culture, which translates to it's part of the culture to zeng car. I follow up with an explanation which they cut it off because it's like a bit too chim and lengthy. Yeah. So I did not say I zeng car to join the culture. I was saying that zeng car is part of a culture.
Because when I watched the video, I was actually very confused.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, if you rewatch that one, listen to what I'm actually saying, right? I didn't say that.
It's good to get it cleared. It's good, yeah. So I see that whenever you're at Millennium Walk and all the car spotters gather around you, do you feel that it's a good thing because you display your car out there, but do you feel that it's a bit dangerous sometimes? Because I see some kids just running across the road.
I mean, regardless whether I'm there or they run across the road when there's rare cars. Usually, I advise them before I'm there. Firstly, is social distancing, and try to be safe lah. Try to be safe. I can understand the excitement because if I was that kid, I will be running. So I mean, I cannot really control how they act, but I'm glad that some people their age actually understand this car, because I was thinking this is more like
Older generation.
Yeah, the 90s kind of. Yeah.
Just wanna, I mean this thing's really out there already. Like I think there was like pictures of your car in an accident. Like, will you be comfortable to share more?
Sure.
Like clearly.
Not that I know anything. So I bought the car. It was in perfect condition. I mean, if you guys have seen it, it's immaculate. So I don't know what the owner did to restore. I feel like that is worth every of my penny.
So the accident happened before.
I think it's way before. I'm not sure when. Some say 2014. So I bought this car only last year. So I mean, I have no idea.
But so when you purchase it, the car looked fine.
Yeah. Then after that, people start telling me, right? I was like, yeah, I don't care.
Because it still performs pretty well.
I mean, it looks more than perfect. The crazy part is even the windscreen is new. My 458, right, has more chip than this window. Yeah, that's how new it looks.
So that's good. I think one of the main things people are saying is because like in the description, I think you written like immaculate condition.
Yeah.
And I think because of that word immaculate condition, someone went to refer back to
I
the
might
accident,
rewrite
right?
the
Description,
yeah.
because it's written by the dealer, right? So, I mean, I know the car best. I think I'm going to rewrite because this thing was we didn't think too much when we listed it. It's in the signature Arthur Wong funny description, right? So he just want to put. To him, it looks immaculate. He's not wrong. I would think it's immaculate until you know the history. Yeah.
Because this car, I think, also quite known in the car community. So
not that I know.
yeah, so because of that, I think that's why like people know the history. Then they see that one, then they see your price, then they just whatever can shoot, just shoot.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair because for that price, you better nitpick at everything, right?
True.
We understand you are part of the Ferrari community, right? Someone being such a young age, do you face like any stereotypes?
Okay, inside the community itself, people don't ask too much because I mean they assume you're just wealthy from certain sources. They really don't ask for too much. But people outside, they will be like, you get a loss. They'll say you 做骗, which is like illegal money. They'll say crypto millionaire. They'll say all kind of stuff and say daddy's money. I mean, it's only reasonable, right? People need to find an explanation of
How the fun came about.
Yeah. But for me, I bought the car because I really love it, and it's nice to not just drive alone, drive with a group of Ferrari. It feels good.
So currently in your stable, let's say your car collection, what do you have?
I have a Ferrari 458 Italia, the AE86, and the EG Civic, the EG4, the single cam.
The yellow one.
Yeah, the yellow one.
So the 458, is it, the white one was sold, right? If I'm
The
not
white
wrong?
one was sold. After that, I bought a red one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because Ferrari's got to be red, right?
Yeah. But why a 458 again?
Why 458 again?
I
Because
mean-
I wasn't done with the project.
Ah.
Yeah, I sold it back then for cash flow.
I mean, the car's appreciated.
Yeah,
Yeah, the car's appreciated.
it made a bit of, it made some sense.
So you got into another 458 to finish the body kit project, I suppose.
Yes.
So tell me more about the body kit project, bro. I think it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, that one is fun.
Yeah.
So this thing is gonna be one off in the world. It's gonna use pre-preg, which is dry carbon, full Pagani body kit. So the same carbon that Pagani uses, the same width. I found the supplier.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, so it's gonna be light. It's gonna be very sexy.
So what's the purpose of doing the body kit? Is it because of the personal project, or is this like a whole, like, you know, Mansory, they do their own body kit thing?
Okay, a bit of both. So I mean, I like my cars to be special, and obviously, it's gonna sell because once you can create something in the world, right, you can actually sell it for money. So I was thinking that if this goes off, I'm going to represent Singapore as a body kit company to rival Mansory, rival Liberty Walk, and all the other brands, Novitec.
Oh, that's cool,
Because
man.
I just think that, Ferrari has a certain shape. Liberty Walk might be able to do very nice shape for like Lamborghini.
Aventadors.
Yeah, because it's all sharp and stuff. But Ferrari, when you put on stuff like that, you lose the elegance. So I'm trying to retain the elegance, but
Make
with
it
the
a bit unique,
flashiness.
unique and pure at the same time,
Yes,
not
yes,
too
yes.
aggressive.
Yes.
So that's what you're trying to say.
It's still aggressive, but it looks like something Ferrari might have done.
So where's the process now? Like, is it already done, or is it still in the designing process?
Okay, we finished with the mold. So what they are doing now is the last 100 meter, right? We have tested with fiberglass. So some of these body parts are out, but they are in fiberglass. So we need to make sure that it molds properly. Then we are going to do it in carbon fiber. Then you send over to Singapore.
So by when can we see this special project, bro?
I think by April you guys should be able to see.
Oh, that's pretty
yeah,
pretty
I'm just
near.
gonna park it at Millennial Walk and showcase.
So let's say if I am a customer,
Yeah.
and how long would the process or the ordering process would take in the future, let's say?
All this is bespoke, right? Unless you're ordering the same 458 kit. I will take about 2 months just to come out the 3D. I take another 2-3 months to come out the mold. Then the last 1 to 2 months to build, to lay the carbon. So it takes quite a while, anywhere from 6 months to 1 year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting.
It's quite interesting.
Yeah. But it's only for 458s lah, for now.
Yeah, so my idea is to build each of the big three. We will have a Ferrari, a Lambo, and a McLaren. Yeah.
So it's quite a bespoke, tailor-made product.
I have a pending client, asking for me to build a Lancia Stratos out of like scratch build. Yeah, scratch build with the carbon monocoque and everything.
So where do you get inspiration from?
It was like a lot of research, because you can't just design a car and not care about engineering, because once your clients start driving at 300 km/h, you don't want them to fly off. Right?
True. Yeah, you need some downforce.
I study quite a bit of aerodynamics.
Since you have cleared the air, I feel maybe now people will have a better understanding.
I hope so.
I hope so too, because I feel that there was a lot of hatred towards you when you did that. But now when you explain, maybe it makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. People are entitled to their opinion. So, but I feel like this is really the price that I would let go at, and I'm not going to change that.
Understood.
Okay lah. We at ZHNGTV here also we want to be neutral. We want to be part of the car community, bring people together. So like, I think it's only right for you to come here and speak your thoughts about this entire thing also lah.
Yeah, as in previously we brought the people that felt that what he did wasn't acceptable. So we
I
feel
would
that
like to apologize if I jack up the car prices. It was not my intention.
So I feel that it's nice lah. Like, we can finally talk about it, and it was. I think you were pretty open about most of the topics lah. So I'd like to thank you for coming today.
It's my honor.
I'm glad that we managed to cover both sides of the story, and it's what we want to do. Like, we just want to bring the community together and like make sure that the car community stays close and happy together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So until then, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Stay tuned. We will have a lot more to talk about, and many other interesting topics. Stay tuned, and we'll see you soon.
Stay safe and stay healthy.
That's my line, bro. That's my line.